I'll avenge you. Run, vermin.
Morty, don't look now, but battle's about to start.
Oh my god, no! I ain't ready for this! I didn't do this!
Where did I put my snakeskin bag? Because this one, my friends, is in it. Right.
Since I vowed to reclaim our homeland, I have never made a stauncher oath. But I swear, this one is in the
Well,
bag.
there's that pesky horn.
Juggernaut!
Tremble, vermin, before the stony gaze of the Gorgon.
Mano, vai ficar sem a girada, cala, tempão ainda. Chega na lane aqui, tá com as skills nele. Beleza? Como assim vai na safe, velho? Teu brother vai na safe lá, ele marcou o core top, velho. Então vai tu core, velho. Então vai você, HC, ué, não?
You dare not!
Contra o Tide aí, você nem vai sofrer, velho. Compra uma varinha, velho. Vai ser Tide o Wind aí, compra varinha, ele vai ficar spamando a terceira skill, é só desviar.
After them.
Olha lá, mano.
Bring me mana.
Tem lane bot aqui, ó, tu vai ficar de boa aí no top.
Sliding. The snakes of sleeves.
Prioriza aí, primeira e terceira skill sua.
What? What are we seeing? What just happened?
Cower. Snake's kiss. Meet my gaze.
Oh jeez, your middle tower's under attack!
Mystic snake. Unblink crawling.
O cara tem que ser muito retardado pra lançar a jungle em turbo, velho. Sério mesmo.
Silent as a snake. Slithering.
Oh man, first blood just splattered!
Blood in the water! Time to feed!
Gorgons, guide me.
Oh boy, your top tower's under attack!
Ooh, oh, not good.
Oh jeez, your top tower's under attack!
Fight for honor. Let me some mana.
Your top tower just got turned into trash!
Eyes with a Gorgon. Power is the only beauty. Quick as a snake. Tremble.
Your top tower's under attack.
Yes. Fight for honor. Silent as a snake.
Como assim, velho? Você que parou e se travou, velho.
Yes.
Your top tower's under attack.
What just happened?
Right.
Oh yeah, your bottom tower's under attack.
Mystic snake. Gorgons, guide me.
Todos não sabem jogar, não. Vai ver, pega.
Tip of the horn.
Fall before me. Fight.
Medusa, vem cá, mente. Tentar te ensinar uma parada. Tu quer ir jungle e tu não tem nem a terceira skill, pô, tá ligado? Tu tem que ter pelo menos um ponto da terceira skill aí, bro. Boloide, velho. Vendo que não funciona e segue fazendo.
Sliding.
Regeneration.
You know, Rick, I gotta tell you, my bottom tower.
Whoa, killing spree.
good.
Morty's bottom tower under attack.
Oh! Come on, get with it.
Hey Morty, guess what's not there?
The bottom tower.
Oh, your top tower's under attack.
My resolve strengthens. Rush. Bring me mana.
My life
It won't be long. Run, vermin.
and weakness.
Right.
Ooh, your middle tower's under attack.
Crawling. Gorgon's honor. Tremble. Snake's kiss. Hunger with every skin I shed. Hiss. For honor. Play, my pet. Stay where you are.
Your bottom tower's under attack.
Fetch me some mana. Cut you down like chaff.
Down is out.
Serpentine.
You gotta get serious. Top tower's under attack. Oh my God! Four in a row. Let's see. He's now dominating. He's dominating, Rick.
Double kill. Oh man.
Winds are never chaos. They are flowing order.
Morty. Killing spree.
Silent as a snake. Fight for honor.
Your middle tower's under attack.
Impudent upstart. None can resist.
Looks like dire structures are fortified. Morty, middle tower. I'm not gonna look at it.
Nem
Your middle tower
com essa merda de jogo.
just bit the big one.
Crawling. Hiss. Serpentine.
Oh, come on! The middle tower's under attack!
Quick as a snake. Yes. Attack. Mystic snake.
I can't believe what we're seeing! What just happened?
Morty, watch out! It's a killing spree! Oh,
Your
own
bottom
it!
tower's under attack!
Oh, what a mess. Wubba lubba dub dub! Own it!
Oh, Rick! He's dominating now! He's dominating!
yeah,
Should be
yeah,
against the
yeah.
rules! What just happened?
This will do
Your
just
bottom
fine.
tower is Gonzo, baby!
With power comes vengeance.
Oh, your bottom tower's under attack!
Snake.
Oh, they took out the enemy's middle tower! Oh, Your bottom tower's under
Mega
attack!
kill! He just mega killed.
Wait, no, Rick,
Rick,
I
I
gotta tell you, he's
bottom
unstoppable!
tower.
It's looking pretty good.
Morty, bottom tower under attack! This force
O
field leads me to believe that
Rick
Dire
fez
just
martelo,
fortified
tá
their
no meta.
structure.
Me diz, Medusa, por que você fez
Oh,
4
your bottom
braceletes?
tower's under attack!
Viajando. Viajando, sem
You might want to kiss your bottom tower goodbye
Vou
because
continuar
it's gone.
falando porque eu dei nada,
Oh
mano. Se
boy!
tiver jogando
Oh my
comigo,
gosh!
você
Morty!
joga aqui, senão
He's
eu
from
digo,
Boston because he's wicked sick!
I will not
What did you expect?
Whoa, Rick! There's a monster kill just happened!
That's your first time seeing a monster kill?
power is beauty.
Oh, the bottom barracks are getting hurt, baby. There's no bottom barracks anymore. Sorry, player. When are these people gonna learn? When are these people gonna learn?
The wind in my serpent.
Whoa, initiating killing spree mode.
Oh my god, Rick! It's God, people!
Godlike. They're godlike.
My resolve strengthens. I'm under attack.
Oh man, this guy's dominating! He's dominating!
Morty, you're not gonna like this. The top tower is under attack.
Oh, sheesh!
Oh, top tower. Loved it. I loved it. Oh, middle tower's under attack.
Oh, jeez, middle tower's under attack.
Oh boy, your middle tower just really took its big crap.
Fetch me some mana.
Woo, they're beyond godlike
Oh,
now.
no, Morty,
They're
calm
beyond godlike. No, I'm not gonna calm
Top
down.
tower just
I'm
got
pissed.
shattered. They're swarming your top barracks right now. Close call. Whoa, mega kill. Uh-oh. Mega kill.
I bring sad tidings. You're dead.
Watch out, your top barracks are getting hit.
Well, you don't have any top barracks anymore.
It's pretty lame. Top barracks are under attack. You know, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Oh, not so fast, Morty. Just mega kill. Swarming your top barracks right now.
Your top barracks?
Oh,
yeah, they're gone now.
Jogo de pecador, né,
Bring me mana.
Oh, jeez, middle tower's under attack. I can't believe what we're seeing. What just happened? I can't believe what we're seeing. What
Your
just
middle
happened?
tower's under attack.
Great, your middle tower, you can't use that anymore. It's gone.
But you're loving this. You get to be the mayor of my told you town. You're welcome. Morty, who was that? Oh, yeah, this is the game? Your enemy's under attack. Holy shit! Ownage. Hey, dummy, your ancient's under attack.
Radiant wins. Radiant's victorious.
Shut up, Morty.
Defeated.
Good morning. What's going on, Doc? I hate to break this to you, but
What? Who saw that?
One cheese, one chicken, spinach.
I'm TPing. Shield me, shield me, shield me, shield me. Huh? What? I literally got one shot. What? What?
Trot along. Revile. Such disorder.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Easy.
By the impure power, I purge.
Solo.
Welcome back to Movie Recapped. Today I will show you a drama movie from 2021, titled Pig. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. Rob has lived a good and calm life in the Oregonian wilderness for 15 years. He has a nice cottage and a trusty truffle pig. Every day they hunt for mushrooms together in the woods. He used to be a big-time chef, but now Rob enjoys baking rustic mushroom tarts and sharing a bite or two with his pig. She's his trusty companion and friend. Every Thursday, Amir comes to the cottage to get the truffles Rob has foraged with his pig and bring him groceries. Amir asks Rob if he wants him to get a phone, or a shower even, bite or two with his pig. She's his trusty companion and friend. Every Thursday, Amir comes to the cottage to get the truffles Rob has foraged with his pig and bring him groceries. Amir asks Rob if he wants him to get a phone, or a shower even, for his home. He doesn't. When Amir leaves, Rob plays an old tape made for him by his deceased wife, Lori. He stops it almost immediately because it makes him sad, and the pig comforts him. They settle in the cottage one night when Rob's sleep is interrupted by Pig noticing something outside. He thinks it's just coyotes, but his cottage suddenly gets stormed by men who kidnap his pig and knock him down. When they drive away, Rob sees their turquoise pickup truck from his window. He wakes the next day calling for his pig when he realizes what has transpired. Rob fixes up his old truck to go and find her, but it gives up on him, and Rob has to take part of the way on foot to get to a diner down the road and call Amir to pick him up. Amir will help him find his pig because Rob is his best supplier. They go to speak to another truffle hunter with an entire truffle operation deep inside the woods. Matt gets pissed when she hears that the tweakers have stolen Rob's truffle pig. She takes Rob and Amir to see the couple and scolds them for stealing it, calling it poaching. Tweakette says that they don't have the pig anymore. Rob asks who took it, and they tell him that some city guy bought the pig from them. When they get back in the car, Amir tells him to find a new one and train her, but Rob doesn't want a new pig because it would never be able to do what his pig did. Rob tells Amir to take him to Portland because he knows someone who might know something. The man refuses because he's worried about his reputation, but Rob reminds him how he's able to buy all the nice things he has. They get to a hipster, foodie place where Rob's guy Edgar works. He brings him some offering of food and asks him about his pig. The man tells him that his name has no value anymore, that he doesn't exist anymore. Rob leaves, and when Amir goes to join him, Edgar asks Amir if he even knows who he is. Amir doesn't understand how someone like Rob can know someone like Edgar. Rob gives him a half answer before they get into the car.
Oh.
The next place they visit is a restaurant where he's denied entrance, but since the guy knows Amir, they're allowed to go inside. As they walk through the speakeasy, the next place they visit is a restaurant where he's denied entrance, but since the guy knows Amir, they're allowed to go inside. As they walk through the speakeasy, Rob tells him that they're actually going to Hotel Portland, but Amir has never heard about the place. They get into an argument because Amir thinks that Rob is a nobody who doesn't respect him and isn't willing to keep him in the loop. As he leaves, Rob tells him that the hotel was torn down in the 50s, but a part of it was left underneath a park. Amir decides to help him, so they enter the place from behind the speakeasy. Rob tells Amir
esses vagabundos políticos, as madres,
My fangs. Now, where did I put my snakeskin bag? Because
What are
this
we here
one,
for
my
again?
friends,
Trying to
help these guys win a game?
Win the game? Right, yeah, okay.
Round round the survivors, because this one is in the bag.
Here to stay back whatever happens because the place they're going to is where Edgar has been running fights for restaurant workers for 30 years. If your name has value, the bids will be high. Amir is confused as to who Rob actually is. A fight is already underway and Edgar is managing the bids when Rob walks in. He writes his full name on the fight board, and
For honor. Hiss.
Game starts! It starts! It started!
Silent as the their deaths will be swift and cold as stone. Tremble.
is confused as to who Rob actually is. A fight is already underway and Edgar is managing the bids when Rob walks in. He writes his full name on the fight board, and people flock to get a closer look at him, as Amir stands stunned by the realization. The people start offering large bids for him to fight. The largest bid wins the opportunity to fight Rob, who we now know as Robin Feld.
Rush.
Rob lets his opponent knock him down and doesn't make one effort to fight. When the minute is up, Edgar lets the plummeting continue, to Amir's horror. Eventually, he stops the beating. Rob stands back up to his feet, as the people whisper about him. He asks Edgar again about his pig, so he hands him a piece of paper with the information. After that, Amir takes Rob.
Right. Slithering. Gorgons, guide me. Lock eyes with a gorgon. Play, my pet. Quick as a snake. Fetch me some mana. Snake's kiss. With power comes vengeance. Sliding. Yes. Run, vermin. Mystic snake. Right. Fall before me.
Your bottom tower's under attack!
Oh yeah, your bottom tower's under attack. Oh boy, Morty, somebody just got real brave over there.
Slithering of winter. Yes. Stay where you are. Fight for honor.
Same man.
An appetizer. Look me in the eye. Stronger with every skin I shed. Quick as a snake. Hiss. Run, vermin. After them.
Ooh, Dire, you gotta fortify them, their structures. Good work.
Radiant just fortified their structures. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm under attack. Tremble. My snakes are silenced.
Você chegou a ver até que horas vão ficar lá vacinando? Que eu tinha te perguntado ontem.
Rush. Power is the only beauty. Yes. Bring me mana! Attack! Ah, the wind in my serpents. Impervious. For honor.
Oh, the enemy's middle tower's gone. Serves them right.
Your bottom tower is gonzo, baby.
Jeez,
Looks like Dire
man,
structures.
Their structures.
Play my pet. Attack. Power is beauty. Fetch me some mana. Power. Right. Chorus honor. Serpentine. Mystic. Silent as a snake. Mystic snake! For honor. Not yet. Yes. Rush. Right. Bring me mana. Tremble.
Whoa, the enemy's top tower got destroyed.
Oh, you're gonna do this.
Oh, jeez, he's dominating. Own it. If you say it really fast a bunch of times, it starts to not make any sense. Own it.
Own it.
Meet my gaze. Quick as a snake. Silent. Bring me mana. It won't be long now, sisters.
Invisibility.
Crawling.
Gold is a great conductor.
Yes. Yes.
Mega kill!
Who does that crap? That should be against the rules!
Run, vermin. Slithering. Fight. Fight for our play, my pet. Right. Snake's kiss. Gorgons, guide me. Mystic Snake. With power comes vengeance. Mystic Snake. Tarzan vermin. Won't be long now, sisters. Silent as a snake. Rush. Slithering.
Holy crap, Rick, he's unstoppable!
Gorgons, guide me. Fight for honor. Look me in the eye. Fetch me some mana. Attack!
Ele tá sempre, ele lutou.
New treasures. Play, my pet. My resolve strengthens. Hiss.
Tower's under attack!
Mystic Snake!
Oh man, what? Get up on out of here, cause Radiant just fortified their structures!
Your middle tower's under attack.
With every skin I shed.
Oh man, your middle tower just got destroyed.
Snake's kiss. It's not time yet. None can resist. Tarzan vermin. Mystic Snake. Must keep crawling. I'm under attack. Run, vermin.
Hooray! The enemy's bottom tower is destroyed. Hooray!
Sliding. Quick as a snake. Fetch me some mana. Serpentine. Right.
That force field leads me to believe that Dire just fortified their structure.
Man, you might as well save that energy, because Radiant just fortified their structures.
Oh, middle tower's under attack.
Honor. Right.
Tá indo aí, sai.
Tremble. Hiss.
Mas ele que matou ele há muito tempo.
Yes.
Don't mind if I do.
Bring me mana. Gorgons, guide me. Rush. Bring me mana. Right. Sliding. Run, vermin. Fetch me some mana. Is the only beauty.
Ah, the enemy's bottom tower. It's gone. We did it. Nice! It's like that song, Glump Glump a Nop Noops a Noop Noop Noops.
Quick as a snake. Silent as a snake. Gordon's honor. Fight for honor.
Oh, jeez, Rick! The top tower's getting hit!
Oh, your top tower's obliterated. Way to go.
Oh, you gotta do something about this!
Mystic snake! Ah, the
Aquele
wind
bot
in
da
my
Nemestice, tava todo
sails.
mundo no top. Tinha 3 no top.
Slithering.
Radiant just fortified their structures! You know what I'm talking about?
Morty and our collective. The top tower is under attack.
Oh, sheesh!
Ah, the enemy's bottom tower. It's gone.
Yes.
We did it.
Kiss.
This just in! The enemy's bottom barracks are destroyed! The top tower's getting hit!
Blinking. Mystic snake.
Morty, middle tower. You might want to look at it.
Middle tower's under attack!
For honor.
Enemy's bottom barracks are gone. Let's all say a prayer.
Yes.
Gold is a great conductor.
Fight for honor.
Boy, Morty, you know that Roshia guy that just got killed by Dyer? He owed me money.
Silent as a snake.
Bora, Void, tem outro.
Run, vermin. Sliding. Power is beauty. Slithering.
Oh, jeez, your middle tower's under attack!
Crawling.
Agacha 2 ult já, eles agacharam 2 ult.
Your middle tower is under attack. You know, Morty, it sometimes feels like they don't even care. Your middle tower just bit the big one.
Oh, come on! The middle tower's under attack!
Attack.
cara, dá não. Eles gastaram 2 outros lá, o Void foi farmar.
After them. Gorgons, guide me.
Tem 4 aqui, tem 4.
Right. Tremble.
Oh, the enemy's top tower has fallen!
For honor.
Oh boy, you really should be proud of yourself, you know?
I am the last thing you'll see. Right.
You know, Rick, I gotta tell you, my bottom tower is looking pretty good.
40, bottom tower under attack.
Oh!
With power comes vengeance.
Oh yeah, your bottom tower's under attack.
Stay where you are.
You know, Rick, I gotta tell you, my bottom tower is looking pretty good.
40, bottom tower under attack.
Oh!
Rush.
Your bottom tower's under attack.
Yes. Perdi a paciência com essa medusa.
New treasures. Haste. 17.
Oh, your bottom tower's under attack.
Daedalus.
Hey, you might want to kiss your bottom tower goodbye because it's gone. This normally never happens, Morty, and I know you won't believe it, but I think I made a mistake.
The snake succeeds. Fight for honor. Come, my pets. Your feast awaits.
Cadê vocês, mano? Cadê vocês?
Ooh,
aqui
Dyer, you
embaixo?
gotta fortify them, their structures. Good work.
Hello? Can anyone hear me? It's a killing spree over here. Your bottom tower's under attack.
Lock eyes with Gorgon. It's not.
Hey, Morty, guess what's not there?
The bottom tower.
Right.
Bad intel?
You know they're tearing into your bottom barracks right now, right? I don't know if you know this, but your bottom barracks are getting attacked.
Yes!
Cut you down, chaff.
Hey, Morty, there's no bottom barracks anymore. Sorry, player. Everybody relax. Just a bunch of ones and zeros over there. It's gonna be fine.
You gotta get serious. Top tower's under attack.
Oh, your top tower's fallen.
Oh, Rick! He's dominating now! He's dominating!
Killing spree, whoa!
Oh man, the bottom barracks were my favorite. Now they're not there anymore.
Hiss. Yes. for honor. Serpentine. Fall before me. Gorgons, guide me. Sliding. Run, vermin. Silent as a snake. Cut you down like chaff. Yes.
A ilusão.
Crawling. Right. Rush. Tremble.
Invisibility.
Ah, the wind in my serpents. Mystic snake. Yes. Tremble. The snake succeeds. Quick as a snake. Fight for honor. New treasures. Fall before me.
Ele é medroso, não mata.
After them.
Oh, the enemy's middle tower's gone. Serves them right.
Your top tower's under attack.
Stay, my pet. Stay where you are. God's honor. Run, vermin.
Tava 2 contra 1 no bot, tinha 3 contra 1 no top. Aí eu pergunto, não tinha mid nessa porra, não? Ou não tinha mid e eu tenho 6 jogadores do outro lado. Porque se tem 3 lá em top e 2 no bot, tinha mid, então não, hein? É, você tá certo, você é bonitão.
Serpentine.
Tá Você é lindo, você é lindo. Faz sentido. Você é lindo.
A nice snack. Fetch me some mono. Attack. Yes. Hiss.
Jeez, your middle tower's under attack! Let me tell you, that Roshan, she just delivered a bunch of goodies to the Radiant!
Not enough mana! Time is money.
Whoa, initiating killing spree mode.
For honor.
Oh jeez, middle tower's under attack! Man, you might as well save that energy, because Radiant just fortified their structures!
Regeneration.
Sliding. Slithering. Crawling. Silent as a snake.
Oh boy, killing spree.
Yes. Crawling. Fetch me some mana.
Oh jeez, it's a killing spree! Oh, triple kill! Oh my god! Four in a row! He's now dominating! He's dominating, Rick!
Sliding. Fight for honor. Quick as a snake. Right. Divine Rapier.
Só avisando que se eu quisesse, eu carregava esse jogo na hora que eu quisesse. Só isso.
Right.
Mas como vocês são cagados do caralho, espero que percam.
New treasures. For honor. Organs guide me. Mystic snake.
Oh man, this guy's dominating!
Slithering.
Oh, Morty, uh-oh. You better hold on to your hat, because now it's a mega kill. That's 5, baby, 5. There's no accident anymore. This isn't an accident now.
Yes. Lock eyes with a Gorgon. Rush.
Ooh, Dire, you gotta fortify them, their structures. Good work.
Tremble.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! They took out the enemy's top tower!
17. Let my beauty still your breath.
an end of an age.
Attack!
Now my enemies pay.
As a snake. For honor.
Wait, no, hold on! He's just some wicked sick
Wubba
stuff,
lubba
Rick,
dub
because he
dub.
just wicked sicked it!
That's right.
Nobody look at anybody. Run, bloody vermin.
Well-gotten gains.
Meat mouth.
Illusion.
Right. Meet my gaze.
Alright, Radiant just wiped out the Roshan guy!
Tremble. Kiss. After them. Fight for honor. Slithering. It's not time yet.
Uh-oh, monster kill. Watch out. Heads up.
Heads up for me!
They killed all these people, Morty. That means they're godlike. Double kill. Oh, own it. Morty.
Oh, triple kill! Super godlike! Or beyond godlike,
Come on, I don't believe that happened for a second.
I don't know, Rick. There's a lot of blood and body took out the enemy's middle tower. Oh, the enemy's middle tower's gone. Serves them right.
Enemy's middle bears just got wrecked, baby.
Ooh, they took out the enemy's middle tower. We did it, or they did it, I should say. They did it. The Radiant people did it.
Victory!
Rob back to his apartment so he can rest and recover on his couch. He knows who Rob really is now and doesn't say one more word of disapproval. Rob wakes up in the apartment to Amir's fire alarm. He hands him his breakfast and apologizes for it because he doesn't cook much. Rob gives him the piece of paper, and Amir says that it's a hot place called Finway's. That will be the next place they go to. As they eat, Amir tells him a story about his parents. When he was a kid, his parents used to fight a lot until they went to a restaurant where the food changed their life and their relationship. The restaurant was Rob's place, which was talked about for years after he disappeared. Unfortunately, Amir's mom was depressed and she shot herself, as he tells it. His father, on the other hand, is what he calls tough, not going anywhere soon. Rob answers Amir's story with a lament only suited for gloomy philosophers, that perfectly sums up the great unavoidability of death. Even the ones that survive great catastrophes, still end up waiting for the next one. Amir is naturally dumbstruck by his words, so Rob ends the conversation by advising him how to make better French toast. The trick is in the stale bread. Later, Amir practices a business pitch in the mirror, revealing that his father also works in the same industry as him. In the following sequence, he is talking to one of his business colleagues, asking him to score a reservation at Finway's for lunch. The butcher reminds him that it's his dad's spot, and they can get really busy that time of year. Amir tells him that he won't do business there, but that he wants to take a friend there for lunch. When he says that the fiend in question is Robin, Feld makes the butcher pause. Meanwhile, Rob takes a walk to his old neighborhood to see his old house. He creeps to the back of the house, following some music. When he gets there, he sees a boy playing an instrument. Rob tells him that the music sounds nice, and the kid invites him to play it. He sits down next to Bryce and tries to play, then talks to the boy, telling him he used to live there. Rob wants to know what happened to the persimmon tree he had out in the backyard. The kid naturally doesn't know. Later, Rob and Amir are at Finway's listening to the waitress explain the fancy and terribly complex dish they have ordered. Rob is already unimpressed, but he still takes a bite of the food. He asks to speak to the chef. Amir begs him to keep a low profile because his dad sells to the restaurant and that he shouldn't even be there. Rob says he's sorry but wants to know why he's not supposed to be in there. Amir explains that he and his father don't step into each other's business, so Rob asks him why he isn't working for his dad. He says he will when he's more established. Rob tells him that his dad sounds terribly unsupportive and Amir finds that he has to defend himself, so he explains that he doesn't really need his help. Chef Finway finally comes over to their table. Amir compliments the food and asks for the new truffles for the menu. The chef explains that the concept for their winter menu is based on truffles, giving them a practiced promotional speech about it. Rob outright just asks Chef Finway about his pig. The chef doesn't understand, so Amir tells Rob to tell him who he is. Rob turns around so the chef can see him. Finway recognizes him and excitedly sits down to talk to him, asking where he has been, thinking that he was dead. The chef says that he used to work at Rob's restaurant Hestia. Rob knows who he is, moreover he remembers that he worked for him as a prep cook and got fired because he always overcooked the pasta. Finway laughs and the waitress brings them some fancy wine. They return to the conversation about the pig. Rob says that someone stole it, but Finway tries to deflect his questions, giving him the speech about the winter menu again. He tells him that he has the utmost respect for him, so Rob asks him to explain the concept of the restaurant. Finway gives a pretentious answer, calling his food cutting edge and exciting, but Rob doesn't buy it. He asks the chef if he likes cooking the food and remembers that he wanted to open a real English pub when Rob had fired him all those years ago. Finway goes into a rant about how loved and successful his restaurant is, but Rob interrupts him by asking what his signature dish would have been had he opened the pub. He blurts out the answer and giggles like a little boy. Rob lectures him on the nature of the restaurant, telling him that none of the people that like his restaurant aren't real because he isn't real. The customers and the critics don't really know him because he hasn't shown them who he is. Rob delivers his existential lecture with zen-like quality that breaks something inside the chef and leaves Amir speechless too. He asks Finway again about the pig. The chef falters, saying that the man that has the pig isn't somebody you want to make angry. Both Rob and Amir realize that he's talking about Amir's dad. They leave the place and argue in front of Amir's car. He says that he didn't know his dad took Rob's pig. Rob asks Amir to take him to his dad, but he can't. When Rob rages out on his car, Amir first pleads with him, saying he'll get him a new pig, but eventually gives him his dad's address. As Rob walks off, he tells Amir he doesn't want to see him again. Rob steals a kid's bike and goes to see Amir's dad. He reaches the house only to see the man waiting for him already. Meanwhile, Amir goes to see his mom, who is on life support and an assisted living respirator. He didn't lie to Rob, but he didn't tell him the truth either. Amir tells her all about him through the door because he hasn't got the strength to go inside and see her. Simultaneously, Amir's father tells Rob that it's an honor to meet him. Rob asks for his pig. Darius tells him that his son means well, but that he's not cut out for the business. He can take care of him and find him another job. Amir's business working out wasn't something that he could foresee. Rob doesn't care and asks for his pig again. Darius offers him money to walk away and explains that he's been in his business for all these years without knowing it. He owns the business and tells Rob he has nothing to bargain with. Darius informs him that he'll give him the money, and if he doesn't stay out of it, he will kill his pig. When he walks away, Rob asks him if he became that way after his wife died. Darius turns the question on him and tells him that he made the right choice to escape in the wilderness and that he should just buy a new pig. Amir is waiting for Rob outside of his dad's house and offers him a ride. He apologizes that he told Darius about the pig because he didn't know he would take her. Rob tells him that he doesn't need his pig to find the truffles, he just follows the trees. He says the reason he was looking for her is that he loves her. Rob gives Amir a list and tells him to use his name to get all the things from it. Amir asks what they're doing and Rob tells him that they're getting his pig back. Sometime later, Rob goes to see Helen, who has made his restaurant into a bakery. Simultaneously, Amir is getting the things from the list and the name Robinfeld opens all the who has made his restaurant into a bakery.
It's your turn to ban, dummy!
Yeah, 5 seconds left now.
Simultaneously, Amir is getting the things from the list and the name Robinfeld opens all the doors for him. The first place he goes to is a mausoleum where a woman brings him to Rob's wine collection. She takes Amir to Laurie's grave and tells him that she's keeping the spot next to her for Rob, even though he didn't ask her to. Back at the bakery, Helen is explaining that she's a baker and had to make his restaurant into a bakery. He asks her if she still makes a salted baguette and asks for a loaf. Amir picks him up and they go back to his dad's house. Rob and Amir cook some food together with the stuff that Amir had gotten. When they're done, Amir goes to call his dad for dinner. Darius tells him to leave, but he enters his study and insists he comes to dinner. Rob brings in the food and then the wine, saying that Amir got it for them. They eat in silence and Darius enjoys every bite, but it also takes an emotional toll on him.
Oh man, Rick, there's only 10 seconds left to pick a hero!
He runs back to his study and Rob follows him there. Darius wants him to leave, but he says that he remembers every meal he has ever made and every person he ever served, including him and his wife. The meal they just ate was the same one they had at his restaurant. Darius still doesn't understand why he's doing that, though he realizes it was all to get his pig back. As Amir walks into the room, he tells Rob that the pig was already in a bad shape when they got it from the tweakers and they couldn't do anything to save her. Rob breaks down and cries. Amir sees the way this man reacts to the loss and realizes something about his own grief. Later, Amir drives Rob back home. They stop at the diner where he picked him up. Amir orders them some dessert and coffee. He asks Rob what he's thinking about. Rob says that maybe if he never came looking for her, she'd still be alive in his head. Amir tells him that she wouldn't be. Rob agrees. The two men step outside and Rob says that he'll walk back to his cottage. He's actually okay. Before he leaves, Rob shakes Amir's hand and asks if he'll see him on Thursday. Amir gets back in his car and processes everything that has happened the past few days. He cries. Rob washes in the river before he gets back to his cottage. When he arrives home, he finds nothing changed, except himself. Rob puts Laurie's tape in the stereo and lets it play out completely while he gets to bed. Maybe Rob finally accepted his grief and it took a few days of searching for his truffle pig in Portland to get him that point. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.
Then it's settled.
Who's that blowing the horn? Can somebody stop blowing that horn?
Conditions could hardly be more ideal. I'm in complete agreement.
Story recapped here. Today, I'm going to explain a horror, sci-fi, thriller film called Land of the Dead. Spoilers ahead.
Tinkering about. I carry a charge. No. Proceed. R&D. Into the fray. Is this really necessary? Consider my curiosity. My sentiments exactly. They'll tear you apart. A great adventure. Ow! No argument there. Very well. My sentiments exactly. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? March! March! If I must! Very well. This will come in...
Blood has been spilt, Morty, for the first time in this game.
First blood for Salamene and for the Dark Moon.
Positively. Then it's settled. No argument there. Indeed. I'm in complete march. March! 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 Absolutely. Energized. Tinkering about. I should say so. My sentiments exactly. Very well. Proceed. Tinkering about. Positively. March! 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 I've discovered some new materials. I'm in complete agreement. Money for parts. Oh! Then it's settled. I built it myself. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I should say so. Oh,
blessings upon a loyal warrior than mine.
You know, Rick, I gotta tell you, my bottom tower is looking pretty good.
Wait,
Oh,
bottom
man,
tower
wait,
under
get up
attack.
on out of here, because Radiant just fortified their structures.
Indeed. No argument there. Oh, this is perilous. Go, my little friends, go! Very well. I'll build a new lab with this. Then it's settled. Positively. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Science in action!
Oh, the enemy's middle tower's gone! Serves them right!
Look at them go! I should say so. My sentiments exactly. Initializing in 3, 2, 1. They'll tear you apart. Absolutely. Indeed. Tinkering about. Proceed. No argument there. I'm in complete agreement. March! March! Our fellow scientist, the master's field flux should self-limit. Positively. Look at the initializing in 3, 2, 1. March! 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 The massless field flux should self-limit. My very own soul ring. Absolutely.
Vai tá geral toda hora 3 aqui.
Initializing in 3, 2, 1. Go, my little friends, go! The massless field flux should self-limit. Proceed. Look at the incoming. They'll tear you apart. Initializing in 3, 2, 1. I'm in complete agreement. The massless field flux should self-limit.
Whoa! The enemy's top tower's fallen!
Heads up!
That was good playership.
My experiment was an unqualified success!
Ooh,
No
your middle
argument
tower's under
there.
attack.
Then it's subtle.
Looks like dire structures are
Tinkering about.
fortified.
Initializing in 3, 2, 1. Aye, the massless.
Whoa, killing spree. Oh! Whoa, initiating killing spree mode.
March! In Zeke Bell, dare you? Initializing in 3, 2, 1. Look at them go! The massless field flux should self-limit. My sentiments, exactly. Go, my little friends, go!
Oh my god.
Incoming! Initializing in 3,
Whoa,
2,
what'd I miss?
1.
Let the fun begin!
See, the massless field flux should self-limit. Heads up! Incoming! March! 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 Well, I can't wait! Go, my little friends! Go! Rearming! Tinkering about.
Oh, yeah, your bottom tower's under attack.
March! 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 Are you thinking what I'm thinking? What was this for again? Indeed. Incoming! I'm under attack! My sentiments exactly.
Your bottom tower's under attack! Radiant just fortified their structures! You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, you might want to kiss your bottom tower goodbye because it's gone.
Jeez! Oh, this isn't good!
This is starting to remind me of the 7-Day War. See the march. Here. Ed, what was this for again? Then it's subtle rearming. Incoming. I can't wait. This goes here.
These are the special ones.
I wonder what this... Where did that come from? March incoming!
Whoa! The enemy's top tower got destroyed! Did you see what they did, Rick? Did you see what they did?
Frankly, Morty, no. Wasn't paying attention.
I'm in... This for again. March!
My
March!
thrift rewarded.
Very well. But rearming. March. Here. Wait! That shouldn't be there. Go, my little friends! Go! This for...
Hooray! The enemy's bottom tower is destroyed. Hooray! Well, that's what I call teamwork.
Absolutely. I can't wait! This goes here. March. Look, that shouldn't be there. March, march, march! Rearming. No argument there. I can't wait! They'll tear you apart! That shouldn't be there. This goes here. I should say so. See the... Heads up, look at... This for again. You leave me no choice. Rearming.
Morty, killing spree.
A healing hand.
Absolute heads up. I can't wait. Incoming. This for again. March, march, march.
Target unknown. The sword arm likes to swing.
Rearming. That shouldn't be there. Are you thinking what I'm incoming? March! March! I can't wait! Stoop heads on it!
The skies take
Double kill. Oh, man.
He took out the enemy's middle tower!
Here. Rearming. You leave me no choice.
Repent.
That shouldn't be there. Proceed. Where did that come from? Wait! I'm in complete agreement. This goes as that shouldn't be. But rearming. This for again. Where did that come from? I can't wait! March! March! Go, my little friends! Go! Money for parts!
I'll tell you something about the Radiant. They sure know how to kill Roshan!
It's about time somebody took him out. The guy's a weirdo.
Yeah, he's giant
Tinkering
weird.
about. Rearming. March! 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 What is this for again? Look at me there. Where did that come from? March! March! I can't wait! My sentiments exactly. This goes here. No argument there. Rearming. Where did that come from? March, I can't wait! Well, that shouldn't be there. Go! This floor again. March! March! Now, this goes here. Very well. March, where did that come from? Look, rearming. That shouldn't be there. Go, I can't wait!
Here I am!
Another phase begins.
This floor again. Then it's succeed. This goes into. Where did that come from? Rearming. I can't wait! This floor again.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! They took out the enemy's top tower!
That shouldn't
Totes
be there.
malotes, dog.
I should say so. I can't wait! Rearming. March! March! This floor again. Oh, my God! That shouldn't be there. March! 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 I can't wait! Indeed. This goes here. This floor again. Oh, rearming. March! 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 I can't wait! I'm incomplete. Where did that come from? See?
The enemy's top barracks just got riggedy wrecked, son! That force field leads me to believe that Dyer just fortified their structure.
Hand of God!
Rearming. I can't wait! Where did that come from? Well, that What was this for again? Proceed. Rearming. Incoming. This goes here.
Hooray! The enemy's bottom tower is destroyed. Hooray! Oh boy! Whoa! What a good work! What a good work you did.
Be there. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Over here.
This floor again. Tinkering about. Heads up.
The enemy's top barracks just got riggedy wrecked, son!
Where did that come? Seek the heat. I can't
Oh,
wait.
jeez, it's a killing spree!
This goes here.
My liver is empty.
Ooh, they never miss. This for again. That shouldn't be there. Rearming. Wait! March! 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 What was this for again?
Technically, these all belong to me.
I should say so. That shouldn't be there. Rearming. Well, tear you apart.
My bones are felt.
I can't wait. my sentiments. Heads up. This for again. Seek the heat.
Oh my god! Four in a row. He's now dominating. He's dominating, Rick.
Touché.
That shouldn't be there. Incoming. Rearming. This goes here. And where did that come from? Then it's subtle. Heads up! I can't.
This
wait.
just in. The enemy bottom barracks are destroyed.
Oh, I can't believe it. What a wonderful thing. Oh, not so fast, Morty, because he just mega kill. It's a mega kill now.
Oh, they took out the enemy's middle tower.
Enemy's middle barracks just got wrecked, baby!
Barry, heads up! I can't
Oh,
wait.
snap! You got mega creeps on your corner, homie.
This for again. This goes here.
Oh, the enemy's middle tower's gone. Serve them right.
You leave seek the heat.
Morty, who was that?
I don't know. They took out the enemy's middle tower. Hey, pat on the back. Pat on the back for this guy.
Here, Mark. I can't wait.
They're radiant. They're good, and they won.
Jeez, Morty, relax. It's not like your life's gonna get any better because of it.
Watch out and take care. A long time ago, a catastrophe wiped out much of human civilization. For some reason, the recently deceased had come back to life and taken the lives of the living. After a few years, zombies are everywhere in a small town, and they seem to remember their lives before they die. Some zombies attempt to play instruments in a town square. As if they're on a date, a teenage boy zombie holds hands with a female teen zombie, passing by a gas station where the zombie attendant hears a bell indicating that someone is present. Upon hearing a bell, Big Daddy, presumed to be a gas boy before, steps out and prepares to fill a car with gas, but he realizes that there's no car. At the same time, Riley and his new rookie are watching Big Daddy through binoculars from a distance. Riley notices that the zombies are becoming more intelligent as he sees Big Daddy signaling others. Riley is part of a group that travels to small towns to collect supplies for people in the last known human city. They head back to their headquarters in preparation for retrieving supplies. At the post, Riley and the Kaufman, who heads to the parking lot. As Kaufman's servant opens the garage door, Big Daddy at the mall's entrance. Trying to avoid certain death, the shoppers trample each other. Big Daddy finds Kaufman, who shoots him but misses his head and hits him in the leg and shoulder instead. Big Daddy yells as he pursues Kaufman, who heads to the parking lot. As the spare set is out of bullets, but which explodes, killing Cholo. However, only zombies feasting on humans. There appear to be no survivors in the town. Riley instructs Charlie and Pretty Boy to launch rockets at the zombies. Riley notices that no one is moving when the smoke clears. However, people gradually emerge and approach them, and it turns out some people survive. They intend to rebuild the city progressively but steadily. Riley is still planning to travel to the north. He and his friends are only looking for a place to call home. In an explosive apocalypse in the sky as they won't need them anymore. This story highlights the distinction between three social classes fenced off from each other in an explosive apocalyptic environment. First is the exploitative elite class, as represented by those that live in Fiddler's Green. Then, the oppressed class, those that live in the slums. And finally, the disorganized class, composing zombies, who begin to assert their own authority in the world. Subscribe to watch more videos like this. Turn on notifications. And leave a like, it really helps the channel out. Thank you for watching. Welcome back to Movie Recaps. Today I will show you a sci-fi film from 2018, titled Aniara. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. The Aniara is an interplanetary spaceship meant to take humans to the terraformed Mars because the environmental collapse of Earth has made the planet barely habitable. The effects of this crisis happening in the distant future can be seen both on land and on the human population traveling off-world in search of a better life. The vessel works as an all-encompassing traveling hotel, which has everything one can possibly imagine, from restaurants and malls to spas, pools, and nightclubs. As the captain would later reflect, it's their own little planet they have built inside of a spaceship. In fact, as you will discover, every aspect of the ship is meant to mirror life on Earth, both literally and symbolically. The main character whose experience we will follow on the Aniara is a Mimeroban, or Mr. for short. A Mimeroban is a person that works in a special part of the ship, the Mima, that is meant to give people an escape from the realities of their current situation and virtually whisk them away into a time when the Earth wasn't destroyed. The technology is so potent that everyone who steps inside the Mima room instantly falls into a kind of daze that can only be avoided by proper training to gain focus and control over its effects. Mr. has had such training, but she can still use the benefits of Mima and lose herself inside it for a brief moment of surrender before her shift begins. The astronomer is one of the side characters in the film that will reflect its darker themes more directly later on, but for now, she explains how the passengers can expect their journey on the Aniara to look like for the next 3 weeks. The passengers are led into their rooms by the personnel and aided to strap into their beds until the gravitational load has adapted to the vessel's cruising speed. Mr. will be sharing a bunk bed with the astronomer for what is to be a routine voyage for the two of them. The beginning of the first hour on the Aniara goes on without a hitch. Monitor device. Crucial information can command questions if they should have even said that it was a rescue probe. The captain, however, hasn't expected to discover that great either. While the Aniara is going through some kind of space storm, Mr. goes dancing and falls back to her old ways before she met and fell for Isagel, leaving her alone in their room with the baby, like many others. Mr. rushes into her. The beetle dies during the space death reaching throughout the entire ship, whose effects are seen in a momentary turbulence, with the aftermath of death reaching throughout the entire ship. Libido dies during the space storm like many others. Mr. rushes into her quarters and finds Isagel and the baby still alive, but not for long. Isagel isn't doing very well. Sometime later, the captain has at last given Mr. the go-ahead to make her beam screen outside of the ship, so she continues working, trying haplessly to keep it together. Isagel tries for keeping back happily. Aniara is in parties to happens like everything is fine even when he has begun cutting himself, saying that the Aniara is a pioneering ship. He calls Mr. on stage and gives her an honorary medal for exemplary achievement for her. Some of the people still persist have passed with the Aniara. Almost 6 million years have passed with the Aniara drifting in space when it finally arrives at a celestial body. Solemn surroundings. Almost 6 million years have passed with the Aniara drifting in space when it finally arrives at a celestial body. No one is alive on board to witness it happening. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can watch the celestial body. Turn to cultish and mystical thinking, in their solemn surroundings. Almost 6 million years have passed with the Aniara drifting in space when it finally arrives at a celestial body. No one is alive on board to witness it happening. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.
Hello everyone, this is Mr. Brain Junkie here, and today we'll be talking about a fantasy film called Dragon Wars. Trace the energy into a dragon flies towards the sky, and Baraki tries to grab onto its tail, causing both of them to launch
Positively. No argument there. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? My experiment was an unqualified success. I'm in complete agreement. Very well. Absolutely. Positively. Incoming. I should say so.
Your tower is under attack.
No argument there. Fascinating. This ought to be interesting. Tinkering of heads up.
Blood has been spilled, Morty, for the first time in this game.
Surely there was blood before that one. I can't quite remember.
Then it's
Your
subtle.
tower is under attack.
My sentiments exactly. Indeed. Hazard suit very well. Seek the heat. Proceed.
Double kill, oh man.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Indeed.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Incoming! Tinkering about.
Oh boy, killing spree.
War is an act of
My sentiments
science.
exactly. I should say so. Then it's
Come and
subtle.
get it.
Heads up. Absolutely.
Oh, Rick! He's dominating now! He's dominating!
Ooh, they never miss. No argument there. I'm in complete agreement. Positively. I'm in complete agreement. Enhance! Absolutely. Positively. Seek the heat.
Enemy
Oh, Morty, uh-oh. You better hold on to your hat because now it's a mega
Now
kill.
that's bleeding
That's 5,
edge
baby.
technology.
5. There's no accident anymore. This isn't an accident now.
My very own soul ring. The massless field flux should self-limit. My sentiments exactly. I should say so. No argument there.
Radiant
this
structures
really
are
necessary?
fortified.
Indeed. Then it's settled. Initializing in 3, 2, 1. Proceed. Very well. See, the massless field flux should self-limit. Tinkering about.
Hello? Can anyone hear me? It's a killing spree over here.
Heads up. Initializing in 3, 2, 1. Incoming. Then it's sub. See, the massless field flux should self-limit. It's not time yet. Heads up. Initializing in 3, 2, 1.
Oh man, this guy's dominating!
To the elements. Life exits through the eye.
I'm in complete agreement.
An enemy tower has fallen.
Indeed.
Killing spree,
Initializing
whoa!
in 3, 2, 1. No argument there.
Oh, mega kill!
Absolutely. Initializing in 3, 2, 1. Heads up. See, the massless field flux should self-limit. Initializing in 3, 2, 1. Heads up. See, the massless field flux should self-limit.
Holy crap, Ricky's unstoppable!
An enemy tower has fallen.
I've discovered some new material. Initializing in 3, 2, 1.
Your tower is under attack.
Tinkering about. My
Your
sentiments
tower is
exactly.
under attack.
Very well. The massless field flux should self-limit. Initializing in 3, 2, 1. Go, my little friends. Go! I should say so.
It's a killing spree!
Should self-limit. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Axe defies you.
Tinkering about. In fact, see, where did that come from? Heads up, rearming. What was this for again? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Incoming,
Jeez, he's dominating! Four in a row, he's now dominating! He's dominating, Rick!
He just mega killed.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's structures are fortified.
Positively. This goes here. Then it's settled. Absolutely. What was this for again? And that shouldn't be there. I can't wait!
Hey, Jesus is some wicked sick stuff, Rick, because he just wicked sick it.
That's
That's right.
An enemy tower has fallen.